Well, I thought that my days of making these types of videos were done. Honestly, I thought they were over. Greetings, fellow Vita fans. This is James with PSVita at 2 AM, coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love to save money, because who doesn't, don't forget to subscribe. Oh, and if you like the PSVita, that's also important, I guess. And yeah, what else can I say that the video description and title have not already said? I was really shocked to see that we got more PlayStation Vita sales so early in the year 2021. Like, as in ever. Is it our birthday? Sony, what are you up to? Now, okay, before we get too excited here, I do have to give one word of warning. Gonna shed a tear here for a second. Unfortunately, the way sales have been going lately, and you may recall me mentioning this in the past, how I would always encourage everyone to buy the PlayStation Vita version of the game over the PlayStation 4, for example, because we want to show Sony that we love the Vita. Sadly, it doesn't look like we can really do that with most of these games, if not all of them. Unfortunately, what that means for us is that you have to buy the PlayStation 4 version of the game in order to get the Vita version via cross-buy. So just keep that in mind with the following games. Okay, we can stop crying now. And with that out of the way, let's begin now, guys. Make sure to tell me what games you're going to be purchasing down in the comment section below. Here are all of the digital sales for North America, Australia, Europe, the UK, Asia, and Japan. Took me a few seconds to remember that phrase since it's been so long since I've done this. And we shall start off with North America. Man, it feels good to say that again. Well, that was short-lived. Alright, let's see if Australia can do better. Yeah, I definitely think they did better. Okay, so my pick for these two regions shall be Bouncy Bullets. I think there's an innuendo in there somewhere, which I'm not going to touch with a 10-foot pole. Crap, I did it again. And to my knowledge, I believe this was the last first-person shooter that we ever received on the Vita, so it's a hallmark occasion. Well, come to think of it, there was that title, so maybe not. But what would you expect from this game? In a world where the sky is blue and water is pink. Wait, what? With icebergs replaced by floating ice creams, Bouncy Bullet is a colorful, vibrant, first-person shooter that will task players to traverse wonderful terrains in a bid to reach the portal that awaits them at the end of every level. Getting to the end won't be easy though, since one bad leap is enough to send you back to the beginning of your current level, and if you run into enemies, they will shoot you. Kinda like me when I walk down the street with my trench coat on. Still haven't figured out why that happens. To counter this, armed with a gun of your own that's loaded with bullets that bounce, I'm assuming, you have the option to shoot first and rescue the occasional friend. I was expecting it to say ask questions later, but I guess that's just, understood? Featuring 4 worlds made up of 12 levels each, 48 levels in total. Plenty of colorful terrains for players to bounce around on and shoot enemies. Do they have to keep saying bounce? Friends in need of rescuing, first-person exploration, and combat. This title is a lot of fun for what it is, though keep in mind that unfortunately it doesn't have any online or multiplayer to speak of. But if you're looking for a pretty solid single-player experience, that's a first-person shooter, which are unfortunately not a dime a dozen on Vita, this one will cure what ails ya. And the bullets bounce, which I suppose might be a positive depending on your taste? Alright, let's move on to Europe now. Let's swing on by the UK. And now for the game that was a complete surprise on Vita, but not really, because I had teased a picture of this months before. But let's just all pretend like we were surprised. It's time for a new point of view. Oh, I see what you did there, game. To the classic arcade shooter experience in Super Destronaut Land Wars. It's up to you to take, shoot down enemies, and collect points to move on to the next level. That usually would be the whole point of a video game, is to move on to the next level, just kind of saying that. Inspired by arcade classics, this new arcade experience mixes first-person viewpoints with classic invader-style shooting. Together, this unique mashup will test your skills across 30 different challenges. For a change of pace, try arcade mode, which mixes different playstyles like combo breaker and snail mode. Personal favorite, snail mode, just saying. Featuring 30 different challenges to complete. Test your skills in special arcade mode, various weapons, and stylish voxel graphics. I don't know what a voxel is, but it sounds pretty cool. Okay, I think it's time to move on to Asia. And now Japan. Okay, and we're officially done with that region now. Honestly, I think this is the first time that the West actually got more sales than the Asian territories did. But the game I'm choosing now is called Full Blast. Full Blast. Try to take in as much as you can when you have the time though. Being a shmup, it's not just an alien menace you have to worry about, but their projectiles you'll need to dodge if you hope to survive. Across the game's 12 random levels, humanity is on the verge of extinction due to an alien invasion, and it just so happens you're the last hope to save the world. So get ready to take flight and let loose, because those aliens are not going to shoot themselves. Well, I mean, I guess some of them could, you never know what their backstory is. Humanity's retaliation starts here, featuring a story campaign of 12 levels, 4 mini-bosses and 3 mega-bosses, 3 difficulty levels, mission system and leaderboards, gorgeous 3D graphics, power-ups, and power-downs. Be careful of what you pick. Heavy metal soundtrack, and I will admit that is probably one of my favorite parts of the game. The soundtrack is pretty rockin'. It is pretty metal if you ask me. So in a nutshell here, this is a shooting game where you have to take your time and be patient. That's really strange, but addictively fun too. And there's like bugs to shoot, so if you don't like bugs, or you have like a phobia of them, well, this will be a good way to cure that phobia. Maybe, possibly, perhaps, I don't know, I'm not a psychiatrist. So let me know which games you're going to be picking up from this oh-so-spectacular digital sale for the PS Vita. Don't forget again, guys, that you gotta buy the PlayStation 4 version in this occasion in order to get the Vita version. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Hero Wacer, BMF, Phantom XRS, Gutter Drums, Himdall Imbert, Saul Ramirez, Clayton Merlarkey, Adam Sondi, PS Vita S, Joshua Williams, Kyle Brooks, JR, Jared Haddo, Richard Cruz, Lori Sweeney, Kevin Enright, E-Rock, Pierre Sterner, Heston Joseph, Jelly, Mario Cruz, Aaron Swanson, Adam Thury, Wendy K, David Ray, Sculpture Tugel TCG, Rodrigo Vera, Larry Anderson, Smug Wolf, Jesus Hernandez, Kayonko, Sakib Alam, Kabul Trappa, Merzen Mystery, Juan M. Hermosillo, Azumara, Jackie, Eric DeWitt, Tasha Monty, Donut Veli, Rump King, Ronan Elganto, Matt Hargett, Dr. Super Artie, Ascorf, Makis Blob, B Mystery, Zicrito, Matt Fox, Frieden, Joseph Razmik, Reiko Star, Neo Arashi, Shin Snake, Milk Sama, Mushin Ryu Cat, and Alan Iwazuk. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your name on this end screener, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have various ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. Likes and shares can help equally as much at making this channel grow. And I guess there's no getting past it. I'm gonna have to shed some tears, not just because Yeez took over the spotlight from Tokyo Xanadu, but also because North America sales were so short.